Let us continue the third session of case discussion for the management of arthritic condition. We discussed already cases for the rheumatoid arthritis and osteoarthritis. We are discussing the gouty arthritis. Case 2. A 45-year-old man has recently been treated for his second acute attack of gout within 8 months of his first episodes. The symptoms have now resolved, and his primary care doctor is unsure if the patient should be commenced on prophylactic medications. Just a minute. So symptoms have been resolved, and his doctor is unsure if this patient should be commenced on prophylactic medication. He has no family history of renal disease, but his father died of a myocardial infarction aged 52. Yes, this is a great risk factor. Family history. Family history, because his father died of myocardial infarction. What is the question? Is it appropriate to initiate prophylactic treatment for this patient? Explain. Yes, it is appropriate to initiate prophylactic treatment because he has a family history of cardiac disease. And the second acute attack within 8 months. So 2 attacks in a year is a great risk factor for the prophylactic treatment. What prophylactic treatment would you recommend? Give the drug name, dose, mode of action, side effect, and the precautions. Generally, in the urate lowering therapy, the allopurinol is the most commonly used drug. Allopurinol, starting with 50 to 100 milligram per day and increasing by 50 to 100 milligram every week until therapeutic goal of serum uric acid less than 300 millimole per liter, and the maximum of allopurinol should be 900 milligram per day. How it acts? Allopurinol inhibit the xanthine oxidase enzyme, which is responsible for the uric acid production. Inhibition of the xanthine oxidase, no uric acid will be produced. But what is the problem with the allopurinol? Generally, allopurinol is responsible for the hypersensitivity reactions, including fever, rash, hypersensitivity reactions, hepatotoxicity, vasculitis, and worsening of renal failure. So, due to the drug allergy for the allopurinol, its use is limited. What is the precautions during the use of allopurinol? When initiating allopurinol, prevent gout attack, urate mobilization flare by giving colchicine 0.5 milligram twice daily for up to 6 months. And what is the role of the colchicine? It decreases the inflammatory mediators and relieves the pain. If the patient cannot tolerate colchicine, then use NSAIDs or COX-2 inhibitors can be used, but the limit is up to 6 weeks. If an acute attack occurs while on the allopurinol, do not stop the allopurinol, but treat the acute attacks as usual with NSAIDs, colchicine, and corticosteroids, and avoids its use in patients with a chronic kidney disease because the side effect of allopurinol is worsening of the renal failure. If the patient develop allopurinol hypersensitivity, this is a common one. Would you like to prescribe allopurinol again? No, never. If yes, what could be the procedure and regimen? If no, what is the alternate drug? We will use the alternate drug. An alternate drug for the allopurinol hypersensitivity is febuxostat, which is a more selective xanthine oxidase inhibitor than allopurinol or any other uricosuric agent, example probenecid. So best drug, if the patient developed allopurinol hypersensitivity, give febuxostat, which is the best than allopurinol and best than uricosuric. As the name indicate, uricosuric means this drug bring out the uric acid into the urine. An example is probenecid. If the patient is resistant or intolerant to xanthine oxidase inhibitors, including allopurinol, febuxostat, what are the alternative? For urate lowering therapy in this patient, and mention the recommendation for their use in treatment of gout. We will give him uricosuric drug like probenecid if the patient is resistant to the xanthine oxidase inhibitor. What is the role of the uricosuric agent? It brings the uric acid into the urine. Avoid the use of uricosuric drug in patient with if the creatinine clearance is less than 50 ml per minute. Should be noted. Do you recommend allopurinol as urate lowering therapy in this patient if the gout is because of renal impairment? If is justify, if no justify, and mention the alternatives urate lowering therapy. We cannot use allopurinol if the gout is because of renal impairment. No, because allopurinol worsening the renal failure. We have the alternate. What is the guideline for alternate? If the creatinine clearance is more than 30 ml per minute, give febuxostat, which is xanthine oxidase inhibitor. And if the creatinine clearance is less than 30 ml per minute, give the rasburicase. Rasburicase if the creatinine clearance is less than 30 ml per minute. This rasburicase converts the uric acid into more soluble form of uric acid, which is allantoin. So this rasburicase converts the uric acid into more soluble, 5 to 10 times more soluble uric acid form, that is allantoin. That's why more soluble used in the patient if the creatinine clearance is less than 30 ml per minutes. Case 3, last one. A 50-year-old man is seen by his physician for a routine evaluation. His physical examination is remarkable and his laboratory evaluation are all within normal limits except of serum uric acid concentration of 9.5 milligram per deciliter. So uric acid is increased. What is the question? Should hyperuricemia be treated in this patient? If yes, justify and mention the drug of choice for him. If no, justify. No, because physical examinations are unremarkable. Only serum uric acid is increased, no problem. So no need for the drug. Hyperuricemia in this patient should not be treated as what is the formula? Urate lowering therapy once started, it should be taken for lifetime. No need to take. And large percentage of hyperuricemic patient may never experience acute attack of gout. No need to treat. If lab investigations of this patient revealed hypertriglyceridemia, in addition to therapeutic lifestyle changes, which lipid lowering drug would you recommend? And which lipid lowering drug should be avoided to treat the hypertriglyceridemia of this patient and justify? Means question is simple. If the patient with the obesity, increase in the triglyceride, which drug you will be prescribed and which drug you will be avoid? And the patient has increase in the serum uric acid. So fibrates are recommended for the treatments of hypertriglycerides in patients as they also decrease serum uric acid concentrations by increasing renal urate excretion. Example of fibrates: gemfibrozil and fenofibrates. Best one. Why? Decreases the serum uric acid. But which drug should be avoided? Niacin is commonly used for the treatment of hypertriglyceridemia, but niacin should be avoided in treatment of increase in the triglycerides of this patient, as niacin increases the hyperuricemia, uric acid level. In patient with the history of gout and hyperuricemia, a fibrate would be preferred over the niacin because niacin can induce hyperuricemia. This is all about management of arthritis. We discussed the cases for the rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, and gouty arthritis. Thank you very much. Any questions?